안녕하세요, 여러분. 다들 잘 지내고 계셨나요? 안녕. Hi, hi. Yay. Eggbun's live broadcast come back. Yay. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 난 난시. 안녕하세요. 네, 다들 잘 지내셨나요? You know what? Actually, there was a news, very surprising news about weather in London because there was like about 10 centimeters, like very, like how to say it, like very huge, like big snow. There was big snow last time, this week in London, so it's very unusual and it was quite surprising news. Yeah. So it looks like frozen Arundel, the kingdom of Arundel. So anyways, alright, how have you been? How's the weather in your countries? All good? Is it proper winter? Actually, you know what? Christmas is very soon. I'm very looking forward to the Christmas. Do you have any plan? Any plan for Christmas? If you have, please leave comments because this is a live broadcast which we can communicate. Yeah, live, yeah. No, but I saw it snowed in Korea. Yeah, true. In Korea, there was snow today. I'm so excited. So, alright. So today, we are going to look at some Korean grammars and idioms and also about the weather actually. Soon. 너무 추워요. It snowed the other day in New York City. Oh, that's great. That's cool. Yeah, I know New York City is very pretty when it snows, isn't it? I want to visit snow at some... not snow. I want to visit New York when it snows. Alright, so let's get started. So there are so many questions about, because we collect your ideas before we choose some topics for the live broadcast, and then especially this week there were some topics about how can we speak in polite way in Korean, and also some 받침, like what is that, the bottom the thing is, but I think when we learn how to say like in how to say something in polite way in Korean, you definitely, it also very related, so we will look up that, and then some weathers and some places, and then some Korean proverbs. Alright, are you ready? Shall we get started? Alright, let me just move a little bit down as usual, and then let me show you the board. Alright, how to be polite in Korean. How can we polite in Korean? So 네, good, 좋아요. 네 is really good word. If you don't know how to say yes, you could just say yeah or 네. This is a tip. Yeah, it's like a 꿀 tip, honey tip. Alright, so we are going to look at the polite nouns. So the polite nouns, when you talk about someone like older than you, when you talk to someone older than you or higher like in status, alright? So for example, 밥 is food. 밥 is food, but 밥 is rice at the same time food, because we say 밥 먹었어? 밥 먹었어 is like how are you doing in Korean. Yeah, we think food is very important in culture, in culture wise. So 밥 is food, but in with the polite noun, if you if you change it to the polite nouns, it becomes 진지. So 밥 먹었어? 밥은 식사하셨어요? 밥 or 식사. 식사 is another word to say 밥 with Chinese characters. So 식사 is like 식 is 먹을 식 is eating, and then 사 is I think is the like happening. So the happening that you are eating, right? So 식사 or 밥. So 식사하셨어요? 밥 드셨어요? But then when we use 진지 is very specific word. 진지 is usually used when you talk to like grandparents. Like not you don't really use this word when you talk to like teachers or parents or what else? Or like boss. Like it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit awkward. Like to your boss, like in your company, like 진지 드셨어요? It's too much polite. It's too much. But so it's kind of like common sense that to use 진지 to grandparents, like elder people. Okay, so 진지 드셨어요. And also it's not 진지 is rice, no, food. So 진지 잡수셨어요 or 진지 드셨어요. Okay, and then the next one is 말, word. It's not horse, it's word, like speech or talk. So 말을 하셨습니다 is also a polite word, like polite sentence, but 말 can be replaced with polite noun, which is 말씀. So 말씀하셨습니다. 말씀하셨어요. So for example, 선생님이 이렇게 얘기하라고 말씀하셨어요. 선생님이 이렇게 하라고. 선생님, not even 선생님이, 선생님께서 이렇게 하라고 말씀하셨어요. Okay? 선생님께서 이렇게 하라고 말씀하셨어요 or 하셨습니다. Okay? And the next one is 집, house. 우리 집으로 가자. 집. So 집 is house, right? So how to say 집? 우리 집에 놀러 올래? It's like, would you like to come to my house? Like 우리 집. But 집에 잘 들어가 is also like, go home safely. But how can you say, did you get back home safely to your boss, to your like colleague who are in higher status, or your parents, or not your parents because you don't really say this to your parents, but like those who are like a bit older or elder than you, you will use 댁. It's not 닭. It sounds like 닭, like double decker, like buses or like 닭. But it sounds similar, right? Somehow, but 댁. So 댁에 잘 들어가셨나요? Did you get back home well? Like did you get back home safely? 댁에 잘 돌아가셨나요? So 댁 is 집. 댁 is 집. 댁 is 집. If you have any questions, please leave comments. Okay, please feel free to comment. And let's go to the next one. 생일. How to say 생일 then? 생일 축하해. Happy birthday. 지금 몇 시입니까? Oh, at the moment it's 8 a.m. in the morning in South Korea. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. So 지금은 8시 11분이에요. 한국은 지금 아침 8시 11분입니다. Okay? Yeah. So 생일 is birthday. 생 is giving a birth, and 일 is day, right? So birthday. But how can you say it in polite noun, which is you would just change the last bit 일 to 신. 생신. So 생신 축하, not 축하해요 is 생신 축하 드려요. 드리다 is polite word, like polite verb to say give. 주다 is give, but 드리다 is like more polite way. So 생신 축하를 드립니다. 생신 축하 드려요. Alright, 생신 축하 드려요. And the next one is 이름. 제 이름은 라니입니다. 제 이름은 라니입니다. But when you ask someone's name, this word actually you can use it in any like formal situation. So in any formal situation, you don't know whether the person you who's asked is older than you or younger than you, right? So that's why you can use it in any circumstance. So 이름이 뭐예요 is casual way, right? 이름이 뭐예요? But with the same meaning, if you want to say it in polite way, is 성함이 뭐예요? 성함을 알 수 있을까? Can I have your name? Is the root of the verb 와 or 오다? Is the root of the verb 와 is 오다? Yeah. 집으로 와. 와 is come on. And was root is 오다. Okay? Cool. So let's come back to the board. 이름. So 이름, 성함을 알 수 있을까요? 성함. Your name. Could I have your name? So it would be spelled 성함이 뭐예요? Good. Yeah. 성함이 뭐예요 is good because you added your, which is respect. Word, like honorific word. But 성함을 알 수 있을까요? Could I know your name, please? So could I know? So 성함 is name, right? So 성함이 뭐예요 is what is your name, but if you want to make it more like polite way, you usually ask indirectly, right? So that's why 성함을 name 알 수 있을까요? Could I ask? Could I have? Could I know your name, please? 성함을 알 수 있을까요? Okay? And then next one is 나이 is age. 라니는 몇 살일까요? Actually, I don't know. I don't know how old am I. Maybe I will ask my boss. Oh yeah. The Rosa. Yeah, that's great. 성함을 알 수 있을까요? Is great. Well done. Okay. So 나이 is age, and then you can use it with the polite noun, which is 연세. 알려주기 싫어요? No, 알려주세요. 알려주세요. So, 나이 is 연세. Oh, what is 연세? 연 is year in Chinese with the Chinese character. 세 is count, like count. That has the meaning of counting, right? So you're counting your years, right? So that's why 나이 becomes 연세, right? 연세. So 연세가 어떻게 되세요? 연세를 알 수 있을까요? Could I know your age, please? So how old are you? Is very common, but somehow if you want to say it in Korean way, you'd ask like, could I know your age, please? Could I know your age, please? Or like 연세를 알 수 있을까요? Or 연세, how to say it? 연세를 알 수 있을까요? 연세가 어떻게 되세요? So how's your age? So if I translate it directly, it means how's your age? How is your age? But in Korean is more natural. Yeah. 연세를 알 수 있을까요? Or 연세가 어떻게 되세요? So how is your age? Right? So let's look at the example sentence. 주말에 할아버지 댁으로 가요. 할아버지 댁. So usually you use it for your grandparents or elder people. So I'm going to my grandfather's, granddad's, grandpa's house in this weekend. So house is 집. 주말에 할아버지 집에 가요 is fine. To be honest, it's fine. But then when will you use 주말에 할아버지 댁으로 가요? The situation. So 주말에 할아버지 집으로 가. 주말에 할아버지 댁에 가. 할아버지 댁 is fine, but so you can also say 할아버지 집 is fine. But 주말에 할아버지 댁으로 가요. Then you might talk to elder people or someone for example like teacher or like older than you, or some like in certain situation like how like informal formal circumstance. Jeannie Show asked about 한국 사람 처음 만날 때 항상 연세를 물어보죠. 연세. Yeah. So true. So when Koreans meet at the first time, we usually ask the age, because we need to know. It's very important, because to be polite, we need to know the other person's or people's names, so that we can use whether we will use honorific word or not. Okay, so it's not that like rude. It's very, 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 very common. Good. 주말에 선생님 댁으로 가요. 네, that's great. 네, 안녕하세요, Max Mister. Yeah. 주말에 선생님 댁으로 가요. That was really great example. Great job. Okay. So the next one is 우리 집에 놀러 와. 우리 집에 놀러 와. So you can see 댁 is 할아버지, for grandpa. But 우리 집 is my home, right? My home. When you talk to your friend, 우리 집에 놀러 와. Next one is 성함이 어떻게 되세요? It's same. So you can memorize these words same, because the sentence wise is quite similar. Like how to say it, like the way to make the sentence is very similar. So you can replace 성함 with 연세. So 성함이 어떻게 되세요 is what is your name, right? But if you want to ask someone's age in polite way, you can ask 연세가 어떻게 되세요? What is your age? Like, how old are you? Basically, right? And the next one is 제일 친한 친구 이름이 뭐예요? 이름 is 성함, the same way. Okay, let's go to the next one. And polite verb and adjectives. Polite verb and adjectives. So the general rule to make polite verbs and adjective is adding 시, the suffix to the verb stem. Alright? Oh, how to ask someone's birthday politely? Polite, how to ask? Oh, you mean like grandparents? Like if you want to use 생신, yeah, you can use 생신. 생신이 언제인지 알 수 있을까요? Could I ask, could I know your birthday? So, 생신이 언제인지 알 수 있을까요? 생신을 알 수 있을까요? But usually, to be honest, you don't ask the birthday like directly to the elder people because we sometimes think it's also quite like, I mean, to be more polite, like much more polite, like we just ask friends of that person or like the family member so that we can ask, more indirectly. So, for example, if you want to know your grandpa's birthday, then you usually ask. You don't ask directly to your grandpa. You will ask to your mom or dad. Like 할아버지 생신이 언제예요? Like that. So you will ask someone close to that person instead of like ask directly. So 생신이 언제예요? And you don't really use it to the directly to the person. Okay. So 가다. So let's see this. 가다 is to go. How to make it in polite way is 가시다. 가시다. 예쁘다. 예쁘다 is pretty. Then to make it polite way is 예쁘시다. So, are you going to a meeting? Are you going to a meeting? Hey, if you talk to your friend, 지금 회의 가는 중이야? You will ask. But this is, you want to ask in polite way, right? So that's why it becomes 회의 가세요? 회의 가세요? Or 회의 가시나요? So you can see 시옷, 시, and 요. Okay? Not only add the suffix of 시, you will also add 요 or 니까 or 씁니까 or 요 or something. 먹다, 마시다 becomes 드시다, 드시다. 자다 becomes 주무시다. This you use very often. 주무시다. 지금 부모님께서 주무시고 계셔서 조용히 얘기할게요. Like that. So my parents are sleeping, so I'm gonna talk in I will whisper. I will whisper. Like that. So 주무시고 계셔서 조용히 얘기할게요. So 있다, to be, to stay is 계시다, 계시다. 말하다, 말씀하시다. 묻다 is 여쭈다. So this one, 여쭈다. For example, 생일을 여쭤봐도 될까요? 생신을 여쭤봐도 될까요? Could I ask my grandpa's birthday? 할아버지 생신을 여쭤봐도 될까요? Could I have my boss name, the full name? 저희 사장님 성함을 성함 is name 성함을 여쭤봐도 될까요? Alright? So all the polite, verbs and all the polite words coming out. Okay? 주다. There you go. 주다 is 드리다. 보다 is 뵈다. 그날 봬요. 그날 봬요. 그날 만나요. See you soon. See you soon in polite way is 그날 뵐게요. 뵐게요. Okay. 데리다. 데리고 가다. So 데리고 가다 is 모시다. Like take someone to somewhere. Like bring someone. So 모시다. So for example, yeah. Ask your professor. Ask your professor. 교수님께 even 께 is the polite word. 교수님께 여쭤보세요. 교수님께 여쭤보세요. And the professor is in the lecture room. 교수님, the professor께서 계세요. is in the lecture room. 강의실에. Okay? 교수님께서 강의실에 계세요. There you go. So, polite markers. Subject marker. 가 is 깨서. 감사해요. Thank you for your comment. A compliment. Thank you. So, 열심히 배워봅시다, 오늘도. 선생님이 is wrong. B. So, 선생님께서 사장님이 our boss. B. 사장님께서. So, the CEO, our CEO went on a business trip. 우리 대표님께서 출장을 가셨어요. 우리 대표님께서 출장을 가셨어요. And then this is 깨서. 누구? Like 이가, the subject marker. 깨 is to, from, 누구에게, 누구한테. So to the professor, like 교수님께 말씀드렸어요. 할아버지께 선물 드렸어요. I gave a present to my grandpa, right? 할아버지께 선물을 드렸어요. Alright? If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Alright, let's go next. So next one is imperative ending, making polite request. Verb 으세요. Alright, so let me just put this and then. So in imperative ending, 으세요 is added to the verb stem to make a polite request to do something, to give directions to others, or to give advices. Okay? So 받침, the 받침. So there you go, 받침. 이가 can be used right, just that 깨서 is for polite situation. Yeah, great. 이가 can be used. 선생님께서 이거 하래 is more like correct way to say it, but like you don't really follow the the grammar every time, right? Like in spoken word, right? So that's why you can say 선생님이 이거 하라고 하셨어. 선생님이 이거 하라고 말씀하셨어. But you can also say, if you want to say more polite way, you want to be a good student, then 선생님께서 이거 하라고 하셨어. And there was can I find these sheets in the app or online? Yeah. all of this you can find it on the app, on culture tab, I think, or community, or you can find it on Instagram as well. Oh, you need to leave the live. Alright, see you soon. 다음에 또 만나요. Right? Okay, let's carry on. So if the verb has 받침, the bottom, then it becomes 뭐뭐으세요. 뭐뭐으세요. Yeah. 고마워요 와줘서 Teresa. Alright. So 읽다, you can see 리을 and 기억. 읽다 is to read. 읽으세요. 읽으세요. 먹다, to eat. 먹다. 먹으세요. 먹으세요. Right? But if there's no 받침, yeah, there's no it just 세요. So 보다. 보다 is to look or see. 보세요. 여기 좀 보세요, 여러분. 여기 좀 보세요. 보세요. 가다. To go. 여기로 가세요. So go this way. 여기로 가세요. 받침 with 리을. Then it becomes 뭐뭐으세요. 뭐뭐으세요. 팔다 becomes 파세요. 많이 파세요. 많이 파세요. We say this quite often. Yeah. 많이 파세요. Like when you leave this shop. Like 많이 파세요. 수고하세요. And 받침 with 디귿. Okay? Remember 리을 디귿 비읍 시옷 히읗. Okay? 디귿 is 으세요. 듣다. It becomes 들으세요. 제 말 좀 들어보세요. 들으세요. 제 말 좀 들으세요. 으세요. Okay? And 받침 with 비읍. 눕다. So you will take 비읍 out and then becomes 누우세요. 여기에 누워보세요. 여기에 누우세요. 이쪽으로 누우세요. Like that. 받침 with 시옷. 낫다. This is better. Like 이게 더 낫다. Better. Then 이게 더 나은 것 같아요. 나으세요. So when do we use this 나으세요? For example, when you go to a shop, like you want to buy some clothes. So one of the clerks will come to you and you are considering, you're debating between two maybe jackets. Like one is like very how to say, like bright one, the other one is like quite dark one. Then the clerk will say with his opinion, 이쪽이 더 나으세요. 이 자켓이 더 나으세요. So this jacket is better for you. It's more suitable for you. It's more suits on you. 이쪽이 더 나으세요. 일단, okay? 이렇게 하는 게 더 나으세요. 받침 with 히읗. What kind of example we can see? 그렇다. It's like that. 그렇다. 그러세요. Like, 그렇다. Yeah, that's right. Really? Like, is it? 그런가요? 그러세요? Like, it is. Yeah, it is. 그래요. 그렇습니다. 그러세요. Is it? 그러세요? Like that. Okay? Alright, so this is a kind of the quiz. First one. 먹다. How can you change it? 먹다 is 드세요. Okay? 먹다 is 드세요. What about 자다? 자다 is, we just saw all of this just on the page before this page. So 드세요, 자다 becomes 주무세요. Thank you for your compliments. Yeah. Okay. 고마워요. 칭찬해 주셔서. 네. 먹다 is 드시다, 드세요. 자다 is 주무세요, 주무시다. Okay. And what about 말하다, to speak, We saw this, all of these words before this page, like previously before this page. So 말하다 is, even the word changed to the polite no. 말씀이세요. 말씀. So you do talking, right? You are talking. So that's why 말씀하세요. 말씀하세요. And the next one is 있다. How it can become. So 말씀하세요. Good. So 있다 is 계세요. 교수님께서 강의실에 계세요. A professor is in the lecture room. 교수님께서 강의실에 계세요. Good. Great job. So, yeah, let's see some example words. 건강해지려면 담배를 끊으세요. 끊다 is the root, but 끊으세요 because you are recommending to do something, right, in polite way. So that's why quit smoking to become healthier. It's, if you want to say more polite, please quit smoking to become healthier. Okay. 빨리 나으려면, even if you want to make politer, you can add 나으시려면 이 약을 드세요. Take this medicine to get better soon. Okay, to get better soon. 빨리 나으려면 이 약을 드세요. Good job. 건강하세요. Yeah, it's be healthy. It's quite like stay healthy. Yeah, stay healthy. Yeah, 건강하세요. 친구한테 사과하세요. Apologize to your friend. You should apologize to your friend. 친구에게 사과하세요. Right? Cool. Let me just finish here because I'm gonna just give you this as a homework. Alright? So you can find all of these materials on our Eggbun app and also on our Instagram. So, reviewing is also very important when you learn something, right? So go to our app and go to our Instagram to find it. You can find it with the cover like this. Korean grammar, 뭐뭐으세요. So you can see and check everything later. What's the difference of adding she after now? What's the difference? Oh, so if you add she, it becomes much more polite, like politer. 뭐뭐 하시다. Where is it? Oh, this is negative. 뭐 으세요. 뭐뭐 하시나요. She is like, it's also part of this. Like 하세요. She. You can say like, you can see 읽으세요. Like 보세요. But like it's like 주무세요. 드세요. 뭐뭐 하시나요? how to explain it? So it's also the way to say it in polite way. 뭐뭐 하세요. So if you use both, 뭐뭐 하시나요? 뭐뭐 하세요? 뭐 빨리 나으시려면 이 약을 드세요. So 세요, 세 is used with 요, right? 요. But 뭐뭐 합시다. 합시다. 시다. You know, right? You might hear like 뭐뭐 합시다, right? So 뭐뭐 합니다 is not 합니다, it's 합시다, like 시다, 뭐뭐 like and also 빨리 나으시려면, so it's also the way to explain, say it in polite way. Alright, let's just wrap up this chapter here and then go to the next. So from now on, we are talking about the weather. So 맑다, 막다. So when it has 리을 and 기역. Thank you. So it has 리을 and 기역. 막다. But when it's not 맑다, it's 막다. Because when the word has 리을 and 기역 as a 받침, although you write 리을 기역, but you read only the second one, the second consonant. So that's why it's 막다. 오늘은 날씨가 it's 맑을 것. But 오늘은 날씨가 참 맑다. 오늘은 참 날씨가 맑구나. So it's very sunny today. Okay, it's very sunny. And the next one is cloudy. Very cloudy. Cloudy is 흐리다. 오늘은 날씨가 흐려요. 오늘은 날씨가 흐리네요. It's quite cloudy. It's quite gray today. 바람이 불다. It's windy. Wind is 바람. 불다 is blow, right? So it's quite windy. 오늘은 바람이 참 많이 부네요. 비가 오다. 비가 옵니다. B is rain. 비가 옵니다. So in the weather forecast, usually the caster usually say 비가 올 것으로 예상됩니다. 비가 내릴 것으로 예상됩니다. 예상하다 is expect, right? 뭐뭐 할 것 is future tense, right? So that's why 비가 올 것으로 예상됩니다. 비가 내릴 것으로 예상됩니다. 바람당했다. 바람당했다 is like you went to the meeting point, but the person who was supposed to come didn't come. That's a shame. 바람 맞았다. 여기에 날씨가 흐려요. Where are you? Which country is cloudy today? Let's go to the next one. 눈이 오다, 눈이 내리다. 눈이 오다, 눈이 내리다 is snowing. 천둥번개가 치다. 천둥번개. So 천둥 is thunder. I don't know. I just come up with a pop song. Thunder. So thunder is 천둥. 번개 is lightning. So 천둥번개가 치다. 천둥번개. 치다 is hit. Because when you hit something, it sounds like, right? It sounds like thunder. So that's why 천둥번개 치다. You're in New Zealand. New Zealand, that's great. And it's great. But usually I think 뉴질랜드는 보통 날씨가 맑다고 알고 있는데요. I think New Zealand is quite sunny usually, isn't it? Yeah. 뉴질랜드는 날씨가 맑아요. 영국엔 눈이 왔어요. So there was snow in London. 대체로 맑다. So in generally it's sunny. 한국은 겨울에 대체로 맑습니다. 한국은 대체로 겨울에 맑습니다. So in winter, Korea is usually quite sunny. Yeah. 우크라이나에서 왔어요. Welcome to our live broadcast. Good. 대체로 흐리다. Like Europe in winter is usually quite cloudy and rainy. 유럽은 겨울에 대체로 흐리거나 비가 옵니다. 우크라이나는 춥지 않아요. 우크라이나가 춥지 않다고요? It's not cold in Ukraine? I think Russia and Ukraine is quite cold in winter. I don't know. You can leave comments like, just tell me the truth. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is an example sentence. What is the weather today in your place? So, it's sunny and quite cold in Seoul today. 서울은 오늘 맑고 추워요. 서울. 오늘 today 맑다 is sunny and is cool and 추워요. cold. 네, 여기는 0에서 6도예요. Ukraine is from 0 to 6 degree. It's not that cold. Interesting. 여름에도 비가 많이 오네. Yeah. Good job. Keep creating your own sentence. Well done. So, 서울은 오늘 맑고 추워요. Actually, it's snow today in Seoul. Great job. All right, and let's go to the next one. The next one is building places in Korean. Building and places in Korean. So, first one is okay. That's the internet issue. So first one is 은행. 은행 is bank. 은행 is bank. 은행에 갔어요. 저는 어제 은행에 갔어요. So, when you say 막다, so, is how to say it. Usually, you need to say, if you want to say it properly, actually it's 막다. 막다 is proper way. Accurate pronunciation, especially like announcers like cast or the news caster, they usually say like 막다, but we just say 맑다. I don't know why. Being honest, I don't know why. We just say 맑다. 오늘 되게 맑네요 날씨가. It's fine. People can understand. But this is education. How to say it? This is like a Korean learning thing, is right? So that's why if I teach you in proper way to pronounce it in Korean, then you should say, I'd rather recommend you to say 막다. But it's fine, although you say like 맑다. It's absolutely fine. Everyone can understand it. Okay? So anyways, 은행 is bank. 우체국 is post office. 소방서 is fire department? Yeah, fire station. 경찰서 is police station. Yeah, police station. 병원 is hospital. 약국 is pharmacy. 도서관 is library. 저는 도서관에서 책을 읽었어요. I read a book in the library. 저는 도서관에서 책을 읽었어요. School. School is 학교. 서점 is bookstore. So 서 means book with the Chinese character. 서 is book. 점 is store or branch with the Chinese character. So literally bookstore. Bookstore is 서점. Yeah, so this one is Korean vocabulary for places and activities. Alright, let's see this. Oop. Oh, no. Let me just move this. Although you already saw all this one. But let's carry on. So, 공원 is park. 공원 is park, right? 공원 is park. Then 공원에서 ride a bike. 자전거를 타다. You ride a bike in the park. Then what about 공원에서 what did you do? 산책을 하다. 공원에서 산책을 하다. 공원에서 산책하다 is walk. You go on a walk in the park. Alright. Let's go to the next one. 시장 is market. 마트 is supermarket. 마트. So how is 마트 is supermarket? So basically it's loan word. So 마트 is, mart. I think you also use mart in English, right? So 마트. So 마트에서 what did you do? 무엇을 했을까요? 마트. 시장에서 at the market 사과를 샀어요. How to say it? 사과를 사다. I bought an apple at the market. 저는 시장에서 사과를 샀어요. And the next one is 마트. 마트에서 장을 봤어요. 장을 보다 is shopping. Shopping is English, right? Shopping is English, but if you want to say it in Korean, if you want to say shopping in Korean, you'd say 장보다. 장을 보다. 장 is, I think, like old Korean of market, like 시장 is 장. 시장 is 장, right? 에서가 is used for 에서 is the preposition is the one that you indicate the location. 시장에서, 도서관에서, 마트에서 is the word to indicate the location. Okay, so 장을 보다 is also shopping in Korean. The next one is 식당. So what do you do at the restaurant? You usually eat, right? Eat. 식당 is, how can I say I had a meal at the restaurant? I had a meal at the restaurant. 식당에서 밥 is meal, right? 밥을 먹었습니다. 밥을 먹다 is present tense. 먹었다 is past tense. So then if you want to have a meal, you need to order food, right? How can you say order food? 식당에서 하다. 식당에서 하다. What is is 주문. 주문 is order. 주문. 식당에서 주문을 하다. So, when you go to a restaurant, 여기 주문할게요. Could you take my order, please? Could you take an order, please? Right? So, 여기 주문하겠습니다. 주문할게요. Oh, how can you say, could I take your order in polite way? You can leave comments. You can leave comments. How can you say, 주문, could I take your order in polite way in Korean? 주문 주문하시겠어요? 주문하다 is normal, like casual, original way to say 주문하다 is order. But 하시다 is polite way to say it because of the 시다, the she. And then if you want to make it like as a question, you'd say 주문하시겠어요? And then question mark. Okay? 주문하시겠어요? 어떤 거 드릴까요? That's great example. 어떤 거 드릴까요? What would you like? What would you like to have? Is 어떤 거 드릴까요? Great job. That was a really good sentence. 카페. Let's pass this 카페. 도서관. Okay, 우체국. Because 도서관, we did 도서관 quite often. But let's go to the 우체국. What do you do? What do you usually do at the post office? 우체국에서 you usually send a letter, right? Send letters. So 우체국에서 how can you say send letters in Korean? Letter in Korean is 편지. So 편지를 send, 보내다. Send a letter. 우체국에서 편지를 보내다. 우체국에서 편지를 보내다. And then, not only the letters, but also you will send parcels, right? Parcels. How can you say send a parcel? So actually, there's another word to say send in Korean. Not only 보내다, but also we have another word, which is 우체국에서 parcel in Korean is 소포를 I guess 소포 is like small item, I guess, with the Chinese character. 소포를 붙이다 is actually 붙이다 is send. Yeah, is another Korean word. So 소포를 붙이다. 우체국에서 편지를 보내다. or 우체국에서 소포를 붙이다. Then can I use 편지를 붙이다? Is it okay to use 붙이다 for 편지? The answer is yes. You can use 편지를 붙이다, 소포를 붙이다, 소포를 보내다. Because 붙이다 is another word to say send in Korean. 붙이다 and 보내다. Good. Alright. So let's go to lastly, let's see some idioms in Korean. Some fun idioms. So first one is 김치국 마시다. What is 김치국 마시다? Can you guess the real meaning of it? 김치국 마시다 is drink kimchi broth, drink kimchi soup. 김치국 마시다. Is there anyone who knows about the meaning? 김치국 마시다. Have you heard this before? 김치국 마시다. 김치국 마시다. So 김치국 마시다 is, so if I give you the literal translation is drink kimchi soup or kimchi broth, but the meaning is to count one's to count one's chickens before they hatch. 김치국 is kimchi soup and to drink. So 떡줄 사람은 생각도 않는데 김치국 먼저 마신다. Because someone doesn't even think about giving a rice cake, but you already have drunk kimchi soup. That means like, so do you know 동치미? 동치미 is one of like kimchi, one of the kimchi with soup. So we usually drink 동치미국, like, cause it's very like watery kimchi. It's for summer. It's summer kimchi. It's so weird to say summer kimchi, but like you usually eat 동치미 in summer. It has like it's very watery style of kimchi, so that's why you eat 동치미 with some like 고구마, for example, like sweet potatoes or rice cake. Because when you eat sweet potatoes or rice cake, it can choke, right? It can choke you. So that's why when you drink 동치미, it helps you to swallow it. So that's why 김치국. So that's why like 떡줄 사람은 생각도 안 나는데 김치국 먼저 마신다. So like the one like someone doesn't even think about giving you a rice cake, but you already have drunk kimchi soup, is from that kind of situation. All right, so yeah, this is the thing, is how it became. Oh, there you go. So if you eat a rice cake too quickly, you may choke, right? So to prevent this, you should drink some like water first. So as this one is 동치미. This is the 동치미. So very watery, like reddish kimchi. I'd recommend you to try it in summer. It's really good. It's really like fresh kimchi. So yeah, this is how it came out. So yeah, so 김치국 마시다 is to count one's chickens before they hatched. All right, yeah, this is the meaning. And yeah, you can use like this. So 나 지원이랑 사귀기로 했어. 웨딩 드레스는 어떤 디자인으로 할까? So I started going on a date with Jiwon. What kind of wedding dress should I wear? Then like your friend may say, 야, 프로포즈 받은 것도 아니잖아. 김치국부터 마시지 마. Hey, he even hasn't proposed yet. Don't count your chickens already. Right? So 김치국부터 마시지 마. Alright, so this is the things that I prepared for today, and I hope all of this were helpful. And yeah, as you guys know, this broadcast is just to support your like casual or like just random questions to solve your casual random questions in your daily life. So please go back to our app and Instagram to check all the proper Korean grammars or the materials information. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is all that I prepared for today. And yeah, please yeah, we'll meet up next week. And yeah, keep safe, keep healthy, and wrap up well because it's very cold. And yeah, thank you for coming and joining today, and see you next week. Thank you, everyone. 네, 다음 주에 볼게요, 여러분. 안녕. 안녕. 좋은 하루 보내요. 바이바이.